What's up, it's Gabby and welcome to my kitchen. Tonight I'm making a low-carb, gluten-free chicken parmesan, and I wanted to show anybody who might be interested how we make it here at our house. Bob, my boyfriend, created this recipe when he was eating a paleo diet, and even though he no longer eats paleo, he still likes this recipe, and he made it for me when I started eating keto a while back. And I really like it. It's really simple and it really curbs your craving for chicken parmesan even if you're not eating pasta with it. So let's get started. Typically when I make this recipe, I make a somewhat large batch of it, so I have leftovers for the next couple of days, whether that be lunch or dinner. And that just makes life a little bit more easy. So what you'll need for this recipe is 4 chicken breasts. I use the Whole Foods chicken cutlets because they're already butterflied for you. You'll also need basil, oregano, garlic powder, salt, pepper, Parmesan cheese. I use the 365 Whole Foods brand shredded Parmesan. It has 0 carbs. A good tomato sauce that's sugar, no sugar added. And I'm using the Cucina Antica tomato basil cooking sauce, and that is 4 net carbs per half cup, so it's really not bad. And then optional, you can add mozzarella cheese on top of everything, which makes it just a little more melty goodness. This is the Whole Foods brand, and it is less than 1 carb per serving. I have 2 servings in that bowl right there. Okay, first you're gonna wanna preheat your oven to 350, and I use a dish that I have a cover for, which makes cleanup easier and storage easier. And then you can just pop that top right on it and put it in the fridge after it's cooled off a bit, of course. All right, so first you're gonna season both sides of the chicken breast with the garlic, salt, pepper, oregano, and basil. I'm gonna do that now. Just kind of gauge and sprinkle however much you like on there. The first time Bob made this recipe for me, I was pretty skeptical, but it is actually really good. That's too much. I wish these things had shaker tops on them, but they don't. I'm gonna try to brush them over a little bit. Okay, so now that both sides of your chicken breasts are seasoned, you're just gonna sprinkle some, not a whole lot, but just a little bit of chicken or Parmesan. Of course it's chicken Parmesan. Parmesan cheese on top of the breast before the sauce. Right, Bob?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Gotta get the crust. That's what makes the crust.
Oh, apparently that's what makes the crust, because we're doing this crustless. Okay, and then I'm gonna try a 1/4 of a cup of sauce on each breast and see how that looks. Because that would make it about 2 serving sizes of this sauce per or for the whole recipe. That was a little under. I'm just gonna spread it across a little bit. So you can add more sauce or less sauce if you don't like that much sauce, of course. This is good sauce. I might add just a little tiny bit more on this one because it's quite a big piece of chicken. Alright. That's about 1/8 of a cup that I'm adding there. Just a little bit more. Ew. I don't like chunks of tomato. I'm gonna put that back in the jar. Alright. So that should probably do it for the sauce. So I used about 2 1/4 serving sizes of the sauce for this recipe. Alright, so your chicken breasts are smothered with sauce and the first coat of Parmesan, and now we're gonna add more Parmesan. Yeah! I pretty much end up using this entire container of Parmesan cheese, and that's because I'm a cheese addict. That's one thing you will learn about me very quickly. I love my cheese, and that is why I could never do the paleo diet. Fun fact about Gabi. My grandfather, his father is from Switzerland, and he was a cheesemaker, and my grandfather was also therefore then a cheesemaker and made cheese in Wisconsin and Pennsylvania throughout his lifetime. So you got beautiful chicken breast covered in Parmesan cheese. I use that whole container. And then I just like to put just a little sprinkling of mozzarella also on top, just to make it just a little bit more creamy, smooth, melty, yummy. Like I said, this was 1/2 cup of mozzarella. All right. And then you're gonna pop this in the oven uncovered for 30 to 35 minutes. And this is how it looks when it comes out of the oven. Doesn't it look fantastic? So I'm just gonna grab one of the breasts there. It's a little juicy, but that's okay. Just stick it on my plate. I'm also having a little side of baby spinach with just a little bit of this Ken's Italian dressing with Asiago, with garlic and Asiago cheese. And that stuff's really good. It's only 1 carb per serving. I'm just having 1/2 a serving because I just have a little bit and I don't need that much. It's just something to flavor the spinach for me. Alright, so when I enter the chicken Parmesan recipe into MyFitnessPal, it comes out to 339 calories, 11.3 grams total fat, 2.1 net carbs, 1.1 total dietary fiber, and only 1/2 a sugar. And that's not bad. That's low calorie and low carb, and it is so tasty. So on that note, I'm gonna dig in. I hope you guys try it sometime. Leave me a note in the comments below and let me know what you think if you do. Bye!